Live, this is Fox 56 News, First at 10.
First at 10, a multi-state burglary ring involving several suspects from our area. The thieves swiping major artworks and Hall of Fame sports memorabilia over a 20-year period. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Juliana Ferfari. Aaron has the night off. The U.S. Attorney's Office and other law enforcement announcing the federal indictment today. So far, 8 have surrendered and they're still looking for one. We have team coverage tonight. We begin with Fox 56's Jake Sarwar.
Details released Thursday morning at the William Nealon Federal Building in Scranton that 9 people are charged with stealing significant artwork, artifacts, and priceless sports memorabilia over a 20-year span. When the items were stolen, they were then brought back to NEPA where they were sold for less than what they are worth.
After many of these thefts, the defendants would bring the items back to northeastern Pennsylvania, melt them down, and sell the melted down pieces for fractions of the full and fair market value.
The following people have been charged with committing theft of major artwork, concealment, or disposal of objects of cultural heritage, and interstate transportation of stolen property. Now, court documents say that the group of 9 would burglarize museums and institutions in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, North Dakota, and Washington, D.C. Locally, the group targeted places such as the Everhart Museum, the Scranton Country Club, and the Lackawanna County Historical Society. Some of the items stolen there include Le Grand Passion by Andy Warhol and Spring Summer by Jackson Pollock from the Everhart Museum. 11 trophies, including 4 awarded to Art Wall Jr., stolen from the Scranton Country Club in 2011, and in 1903 or 1904, Tiffany lamp stolen from the Lackawanna County Historical Society in 2010. Although many of the items have been destroyed and resold, the Pennsylvania State Police are hopeful to find more items and return them to their rightful owners.
We maintain an operational picture that we will do whatever we can to return them to their rightful owners and their rightful places.
The maximum penalty for the conspiracy charge is 5 years imprisonment, and for the other offenses is 10 years imprisonment, followed by a term of supervised release and a fine. Now, according to investigators, Nicholas Domback has not surrendered and is considered to be a fugitive. If you or anyone you know has any information about his whereabouts, you're encouraged to contact the FBI. Reporting in downtown Scranton, I'm Jake Sarwar, Fox 56 News, First at 10.
And you can contact 1-800-CALL-FBI or tips.fbi.gov online if you have any information for authorities. Continuing our team coverage tonight, Fox 56's Josh O'Coolum got reaction from the Northeast Pennsylvania communities impacted by the over 2 decades of thefts.
I spoke to victims of the theft from our area, including the Everhart Museum. They all shared the same sentiment: closure.
It's like somebody you've lost, and without knowing, it's always good to have closure.
Paintings Le Grande Passion by Warhol and Spring Winter by Pollock were stolen in 2005, and Everhart got an update last year about the investigation. Though investigators still don't know where they're located, Everhart has heard rumors they are still out there.
They're priceless and irreplaceable, and it's just a loss, not just to northeastern Pennsylvania, but quite frankly to the entire world.
Keystone College is one of the first victims, dating back to 1999, where Baseball Hall of Famer Christy Mathewson's jersey and contracts were stolen.
Obviously very pleased that arrests have been made, but it's the hope of Keystone College and the Factoryville community at large that there may be an opportunity for some of these artifacts to be found.
The Scranton Country Club had 12 trophies belonging to pro golfer Art Wall Jr. taken from them in 2011. His family is finally feeling closure, but they doubt they'll see the items again.
They took nothing but silver. So right then we kind of felt, boy, you know what? They probably just melted this stuff down.
Other things included a Tiffany lamp from Scranton, Yogi Berra's rings, racing trophies, antique firearms, and boxing championship belts. I spoke to people in Scranton who were stunned by this arrest, including one boxing fan who was surprised it was so local.
Just over the boxing world, they were stunned by this, so it's fantastic they caught these people, but it's more stunning for my area here, because I thought this was an international thing when he stole them.
In Scranton, Josh O'Coolum, Fox 56 News, First at 10.
Other items taken in the burglary ring include a Roger Maris MVP trophy and, like he mentioned, a Yogi Berra World Series ring. You can find a full list of items stolen on our website at FOX56.com. And as the community learns about those stolen items, one local sports memorabilia store in Scranton is speaking out, stating people are frequently shoplifting those valuable items. Measures at the sports memorabilia store are being taken to prevent events like this from continuing to occur. We're told the items at many sports memorabilia shops hold a lot of worth.
Depending on the items, there's tremendous value for things that are signed, things that are game used, things that are of that nature.
Sports collectors are aware of many people trying to get their hands on these sort of items and are taking extra precautions. Multiple fire departments were called to a scene of a working commercial fire in Hanover Township. The fire broke out at the GFL Brake Road Recycling yesterday. You can see large piles of garbage caught on fire within the building. Crews were able to put the fire out after a few hours and move debris around to make sure nothing would reignite. The cause of that fire is still under investigation. Tonight, a shortage of cancer drugs, putting patients in limbo and pressure on the federal government to do more to increase supply. Some also saying there is a bigger issue here when it comes to addressing a reoccurring shortage of several different drugs, not just the ones used to treat cancer. Fox 56's Aaron Leedy has been investigating the cause of the shortage and what the long-term solutions could be.
It was a diagnosis Debbie Bell says caught her completely off guard.
Was a shock. It's like when I first went into the ER, they started saying, well, it could be heart related.
She says she never really had any symptoms up until returning from a trip to California earlier this year.
Suddenly I started not feeling well. Within a few days, I was having trouble breathing.
Debbie went to her doctor, who then sent her to the emergency room. And after some rounds of testing, within about 5 days, doctors knew exactly what it was. Stage 4 ovarian cancer.
When they told me, it was really hard. My mom and my dad have both had cancer, so, I've kind of seen what they went through.
She's already had several rounds of chemo and will have more in the future. But the treatment that she and thousands of others suffering from cancer are receiving is being affected by a nationwide shortage of medication used to treat the disease, specifically carboplatin and cisplatin, caused in part by a manufacturing plant that was shut down in India due to quality issues, along with a shortage of raw materials.
The carboplatin or the cisplatin is the standard of care.
Dr. Robin Zahn is president of ASCO, the American Society of Clinical Oncology based near Washington, D.C., representing more than 45,000 physicians and other healthcare professionals who care for people with cancer. She says for patients receiving the drugs, modifying their chemotherapy schedule is usually the first option.
Instead of a timing of every 3 weeks, maybe it'll be every 4 weeks, just because we're trying to buy time and hope that there's an increase in production and availability of these generic medications.
Somebody who's in a more advanced stage of cancer, does even trying to buy time by just an extra week, like you mentioned, does that affect their treatment because their cancer might be so advanced?
The answer is it depends on the cancer.
Debbie's doctors aren't reducing her 3-week frequency because she's considered frontline, but they will substitute the carboplatin she receives with another drug.
And there are not that many options available for ovarian cancer patients. So it's really important that you can get the one that the doctor's prescribing from you.
ASCO says drug shortages have been happening for well over a decade. More recently, the organization issued a 5-page statement in May to a U.S. House committee examining the root causes of drug shortages, along with recommendations to mitigate them. But the fight inside the halls of Congress on how to prevent a shortage is nothing new either. In 2019, U.S. Senator Susan Collins of Maine introduced bipartisan legislation that would have required the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to prioritize life-saving or life-sustaining drugs that are facing shortages. The bill never made it out of committee. Key provisions of that bill, however, were enacted into the CARES Act.
We, as healthcare systems and providers, need to have much better communication about exactly what the drug supply is and not finding out the weekend before shipment, because we need to plan, for the patients to turn share time, getting approval from their payers and so on.
Debbie also taking matters into her own hands by increasing awareness in cancer support Facebook groups, along with writing state and federal lawmakers, including Senator Todd Young. His office says he has heard from constituents about the shortage and that there are ongoing discussions about possible legislative proposals, but doesn't have an update on a specific bill. President Biden also touting a renewed priority on cancer in September of last year.
Beating cancer is something we can do together.
Calling for an increase in research funding in the next fiscal year budget. According to an FDA database that tracks drug shortages, about 24 chemotherapy drugs were in an active shortage status as of the end of March of this year. The FDA has taken more immediate steps to ease the most recent shortage by allowing a temporary import of an unapproved Chinese cancer drug, which the FDA says is safe. Dr. Zahn says that in the future, the drug market could be better stabilized with long-term contracts, adding that it's difficult for a drug maker to manufacture generic drugs and still support its processes because of the less expensive cost compared to brand name ones.
But similarly, then, the payers have to be willing to pay a little bit more, not a lot, just a little bit more for the generic drugs versus the name brand drugs. So they're both short-term and long-term fixes.
As for Debbie and thousands of other cancer patients, the shortage is just another stressor when so much is already on the line.
I want to live, and I want to spend more time with friends and family and do whatever God has in mind for me. And, it's just really hits hard.
Aaron Leedy, Fox 56 News, 1st at 10.
And these shortages are being seen here locally. The Medical Oncology Associates in Kingston said they got the shortage notification 7 weeks ago. They said they are just getting enough of the limited drugs, but can't get more if a patient's needs do change.
At this particular patient, I would have to come up with a different treatment protocol. It wouldn't be the one that I think that he needs at the moment. But there's really nothing that I could do about it.
They tell us this is a stressful situation for everyone and hope that the imported drugs come soon. Coming up, University of Idaho suspect Brian Kohberger plans to challenge his indictment. We'll have the details coming up next.
And good evening, everyone. Temperatures today were a little bit closer to average. We got into the mid to upper 70s in many locations across northeast and central Pennsylvania. And as we look at the radar and satellite, we're quiet right now, but tomorrow is going to be a bit of a different story. We'll show you that future radar here in just a bit.
Roman Reigns returns to SmackDown, and the future of the Bloodline hangs in the balance. Is Jey Uso in, or is Paul Heyman out?
Friday at 8 on Fox 56.
I'm Juliana Fafari, and you're watching Fox 56 News, 1st at 10.
You know Concrete Alternatives for raising and leveling walkways, patios, driveways, and pool decks. But did you also know they're concrete restoration specialists? Concrete Alternatives does beautiful indoor epoxy flooring, and they can resurface and seal outdoor areas like pool walks, entrances, and driveways. Why replace it when you can restore it? Quick and affordable. Do business with a local company with a solid reputation. Visit concrete-alternatives.com. 570-926-1986.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Heart-pounding design, intelligent technology, courageous performance. Discover a new world of possibilities in the Lexus RX. Never lose your edge.
Get special offers on select Lexus models.
Houston, the Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant.
Think the moon landing was a big deal?
Holy Toledo.
Hold on to your oxygen tank. Because now when you switch to Xfinity Internet, you get 1 line of unlimited mobile and Wi-Fi equipment free for 2 years. It's all included for $50 a month with a 2-year price guarantee and no annual contract. Don't wait. Get it all with Xfinity.
With available all-wheel drive for unsurpassed performance, the Toyota Camry is ready for anything and anywhere. Equipped with multi-drive modes, and the reliability only Toyota is known for. Get a Camry right now with 3.99% APR. Elevate your everyday. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, insurance companies will try their best to keep their money and deny your injury claim. That's when you pick up the phone and call us at Handler, Henning & Rosenberg. For over 100 years, we have fought for injured Pennsylvanians. Our law firm will fight and go after all the money you deserve for medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Hurt in a car? Call HHR, the winning team. Call Handler, Henning & Rosenberg for a free consultation. Just dial 2s.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari and your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko. Live, this is Fox 56 News first at 10.
Jefferson Township Board of Supervisors were faced with a task to hear from community members at tonight's public meeting. Over 60 people showed up to voice their opinion on the proposal to build 6 warehouses. Fox 56's Taylor Whartonby is live now with the details.
That's right. Those not in favor say a big factor was traffic, noise, and pollution. Tonight, the Board of Supervisors denied the proposal.
California-based Panattoni Development Company reached out to the township late last fall with a proposal to extend the C2 zoning district to develop the logistics park consisting of 6 buildings.
Proposed development would create well-paying construction and logistics jobs in the township and allow more township residents the opportunity to work where they live. In addition to a one-time transfer tax, there would also be significant annual tax revenue from property taxes.
People in Jefferson Township were concerned that construction would disrupt the peaceful and quiet community. Longtime residents opposing the project think it would impact their way of living. The majority hoped the board would vote down the proposal for new warehouses, but one did speak out in favor of the project.
I am in favor of the warehouses, and I'd like to say to everyone who's opposing it, they did not grow up here, into which I did. Where their houses was farmland. Wild animals lived there, no noise, no lights. They had no issues moving next to my farm and running their 4-wheelers and motorcycles across my land and causing pollution and causing noise. But now that they think something might be against them, now they're all against us, and I don't believe that's fair.
The Jefferson Township Board of Supervisors quickly came to a decision to deny the proposal after hearing members outraged and willing to leave their homes.
Thank goodness. Great relief, super relief. We're feeling like justice was served. And we were never against development of some kind. We were looking for the proper development at the right time, and clearly this was not the right place for such a development, and I'm so thankful that they listened to the people.
Community members that I spoke with tonight are glad that they followed through with this new proposal. Reporting live, I'm Taylor Whartonby with Fox 56 News, first at 10.
The man charged with killing 4 University of Idaho students has filed court documents which indicate he may challenge his indictment. Koberger's defense team argues there is evidence which could absolve him of the charges. According to the documents, they are now requesting the state turn over grand jury findings for review. 4 people have been arrested for child pornography. 18-year-old Logan Kelly, 72-year-old Joseph Casella, 18-year-old Aiden Collins, and 78-year-old Joseph Coletto have been charged in that case. Police were able to investigate these 4 after a cyber tip was given to them by the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. Coming up, trying to make history. Hear about one softball team's journey as they make the finals of the state championships.
And good evening, everyone. As we look at radar and satellite here, everything's pretty quiet across the region right now, but we're going to have more rain tomorrow, and boy, do we need it. We now have a drought watch in effect for the entire Commonwealth, so we need rain everywhere. We'll get some tomorrow. We'll show that future radar coming up in just a few minutes.
But first, here's a look at how the stock market closed today.
The St. Louis Cardinals head to Citi Field to take on the New York Mets. Saturday at 4 on MyTV WQMY.
You'll hit the bullseye for fun when you visit the Hatchet Factory in 40 Fort. It's the coolest venue to hit any PA. Book an event with your friends for some healthy and competitive excitement. Regardless of your age, skill, or fitness level, it's a kick-axe good time. Plus, you'll have your own axe spurt to ensure your safety. Come check out the Hatchet Factory and see why throwing axes is better than therapy. Visit thehatchetfactory.com for all the details. Call 570-763-7400. Open Thursday through Sunday.
Remodeling your bathroom is easy if you start in the right place. The Rome Bath Remodeling Showroom. See your shower come together. Choose your walls, your shower base, add a bench, glass doors, or grab bars. Mix and match to complete the look, all under one roof. Plus, with installation in as little as 1 day, you'll have less of this and more time enjoying your new bathroom. The Rome Bath Remodeling Showroom. It's where your new bathroom begins.
Call or visit our design center today.
Do natural changes in your body have you feeling off? Healthy Best Balance promotes skin health and supports your mood. Healthy Best Balance. For a limited time, buy 1 bottle and get a second one at no cost. Exclusively at healthybest.com.
And is at the center of fine wine and good spirits. Bringing together the ingredients you like, the people you love, and the plans that started out as a simple idea. Because we know that when the right combinations come together, amazing things happen. New memories unite with old friends. Good conversation mixes with personal creations. The expected meets the unexpected. And only one thing makes these connections possible. Fine wine and good spirits. What will you bring together? Please enjoy responsibly.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. The Volkswagen Taos. German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your local Volkswagen dealer for 1.9% APR financing for 36 months on a new 2023 Taos or Tiguan.
Corner booths, sticky floors, catching breaks, and second wins. You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
I'm Alicia Hercules, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.
Wow, Arkansas was rocked by hail during Wednesday's severe weather. In some places, there are reports it was softball size. That's really big, and there was a lot of it. The storms that passed through Alabama produced impressive mammatus clouds, which are associated with severe thunderstorms. And Minnesota's air quality this week is the worst in state history, thanks to smoke from those Canadian wildfires.
For more content like this, follow the National Weather Desk on TikTok.
Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
And good evening, everyone. Well, here at least we had a little bit of smoke high up in the atmosphere today, but thankfully at the surface we were pretty good. So we weren't seeing the conditions like we did last week or what they were seeing in Minnesota today. In fact, we saw a lot of sunshine across the region here, and we also saw a little bit of clouds at times. There was a little cumulus clouds trying to develop there, but you could see a little bit of that haze in the horizon. 77 was the high today. We were just below that normal of 80 degrees, and current temperatures across the region are in the 60s. It's 64 in Williamsport, 65 in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton. New Milford, you're at 56 this evening, and 55 in Stroudsburg. Here's a look at what we got going on in terms of the radar and satellite here. We are pretty much dry. It looks like a few showers trying to develop there in western Susquehanna County, crossing the Bradford County border. Zooming out, though, our next system getting ready to move in. We have this low-pressure system here bringing some showers and even some severe weather to parts of Ohio. That will be moving into Pennsylvania as we go through the overnight hours here. And for us, we're going to be seeing the showers and the thunderstorms tomorrow. Now, here's the latest drought monitor. This was updated yesterday. Keep in mind the data involved in this only goes up to Tuesday, so we did not include Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday with it. But you can see we're abnormally dry in northeast Pennsylvania. Didn't really see much of a change with that moderate drought across central Pennsylvania and also southeastern Pennsylvania. So we're right around where basically the same as last week. The rain really didn't do much for us. 52 to 60 degrees for the overnight lows here. Will be mostly cloudy and dry tonight, but tomorrow we will be seeing those showers and thunderstorms continuing here. Notice, unfortunately, pretty much all day tomorrow. You'll want to keep that umbrella and the rain jacket around. So here's a look at Futurecast. Tomorrow morning as we wake up, we're going to start seeing those showers and thunderstorms develop across the area, becoming a little bit more widespread right around the lunchtime hour and into the afternoon. Notice how it is scattered. It's popcorny-like to the radar here. And then tomorrow night, we are also seeing another round coming through. So keep the rain jacket with you tomorrow for all day, just because it's going to depend on your timing, it's going to depend on your location, on whether or not when you step outside you're going to get soaked. As we go into Saturday morning, we're tracking another round of showers. Looks like we get a break midday, and then afternoon on Saturday, another round of showers coming in. The good news is, for Father's Day, I think we're going to be pretty dry. Now tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s across the region, and we see things start to warm up a little bit as we go into the weekend. So for Saturday, scattered showers. Like I said, a break in the rain midday, and then we're dry, it looks like, for Father's Day before more rain comes in, Juliana, as we close out spring and welcome in summer next week.
Yeah, Mike, I get married in 2 weeks in Philadelphia, and I feel like a lot of people worry about rain on their wedding day. But I have to tell you, I've added something to the list now, and now I also am slightly concerned about the smoke situation. I know a lot of people also are. So where are we at with everything with the smoke?
Well, first off, congratulations on that. Coming up in a couple weeks here, Juliana. And also with the smoke, it's going to depend on that wind pattern. Thankfully for us, most of the time the smoke is the higher up in the atmosphere, so I think you're going to be okay here.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. Coming up, raising money for a regional wrestling group. We'll have details coming up.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
Failing to preserve evidence following an injury can have profound ramifications on claim outcomes and the corresponding compensation you receive. Attorney Keith Figured has more as he discusses this week's episode of Legal Matters.
Preserving evidence is crucial when filing an injury claim. Here are some important steps to take. First, seek medical attention immediately after the injury. Prompt medical treatment not only ensures your well-being, but also creates a record of your injuries, which can serve as valuable evidence. Secondly, gather any physical evidence related to the incident. This may include photographs of the accident scene, damaged property, or visible injuries. If there were witnesses, try to obtain their contact information. Next, keep all relevant documents organized, such as medical records, bills, and receipts for expenses incurred due to the injury. These documents help establish the extent of your damages and losses. Additionally, it is important to avoid discussing your case or posting about it on social media. Insurance companies may use your statements or posts against you, so it is best to refrain from sharing sensitive information. Finally, consult with an experienced personal injury attorney who can guide you through the evidence preservation process and help build a strong case.
Seinfeld, weeknights at 11 on Fox 56. Here's what's happening in your community with Fox 56's Taylor Whartonby.
Beginning Wednesday, it's the annual Benton Firemen's Carnival. There will be live music and food in Benton Park. Car Show and Firemen's Parade happens Saturday. The McAdoo Fire Company's annual bazaar begins Friday. There will be tricky trays and entertainment nightly. Celebrate the Susquehanna Summer Solstice Festival along the North Branch of the Susquehanna River in Towanda, Friday through Sunday. Experience Native American music and dance at the 31st Annual Forksville Powwow at the Sullivan County Fairgrounds. There will be singers and dancers. Sunday is the second annual Pocono Juneteenth Freedom Fest at East Stroudsburg University. There will be food and entertainment all day. Let us know about your event. Email us at fox56@sbgtv.com or post on our Fox 56 Facebook community event group page.
You've heard the expression, actions speak louder than words. When you suffer an injury at work or because of someone's negligence, the actions of your attorney are crucial to the success of your claim. You need an attorney whose actions match their words. When you call my office, I can say with confidence that you won't be disappointed. Call now and schedule a free consultation. There is never a fee unless you win.
Legal advice when in need. Figured Law Firm for you and your family.
Getting around isn't as easy as it used to be. That's why we called Bath Fitter. They removed our old tub and installed a beautiful new spacious shower. Now, getting in and out is a breeze. And we have peace of mind with seamless walls that provide a watertight fit, plus their lifetime guarantee. Thanks to Bathfitter, life is so much easier with a shower we love.
Don't wait. Call right now and pay no interest for 24 months. Find out why Bathfitter is the perfect fit.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Elantra. Lease an Elantra for $229 a month, or get 0.99% APR for 36 months, or get $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Real pros, real football for real fans.
Saturday at 4 on Fox 56. You're watching Fox 56 News first at 10.
The state softball championship started this afternoon in State College, and one area team was making their first ever appearance in the finals. Fox 56 sports director Bob Ide was in Penn State as Blue Mountain tried to make history.
Cardiac kids. That's the term used for the Blue Mountain softball team. For the second game in a row, the Eagles had to come on late. Pitcher Marla Freewald once again brought her A game into the title game against Montour. The junior slicing down Spartans for the first 4 innings, finishing with 10 strikeouts on the day. Montour would score 2 runs in the 5th inning, while the Eagles made their own mistakes.
Yeah, I started off strong, but it happens. You just got to move on to the next batter. Like, don't let it phase you.
In the bottom of the 6th, the Blue Mountain Bats finally came alive. With 2 outs and 2 on, Paige Bergen singled, scoring 1, and the lead was cut in half. Next batter, Olivia Labe, went to 2 strikes before she blasted a 2-run single, giving the Eagles the lead 3-2.
And when I was up to bat, all I was thinking is, I'm doing this for God and I'm doing it for my teammates. And if I don't do something now, we might go home and be disappointed. So I got to do something. Whether it's a big hit, whether it's a little hit, anything is possible.
In the top of the 7th, Montour pushed a player to 3rd, but Freewald gets the pop out to win the game. Blue Mountain wins the 4A softball title for the first time in school history.
That was a nickname given to us a couple years ago against Pottsville. We never quit. It's always a fight left in the dog. And today it paid off. 6th inning, I guess, is our lucky inning the last 2 games. We've come alive and just put a crooked number up on the board in each of those innings.
I don't have words, really. It's just very surreal. I find it hard to believe that we just won states, let alone making the history for the first time ever making states, or winning states for my high school. So let alone just not even winning states, but also bringing home league and district gold. It's just absolutely amazing, and it feels wonderful to play with this team. And no matter who was down, everyone was there to pick each other up, and it was absolutely amazing to spend this moment with my team. I knew we had it in us the entire time. I had faith. I knew we can do it, and I'm so proud of everyone.
With just 5 seniors on the team, expect the Eagles to make a run at Penn State in 2024. Bob Ide, Fox 56 Sports.
And Friday, weather permitting, the Tri-Valley and Mid-Valley softball teams will play for their state title, while Dallas baseball goes for their 2nd state championship at 1:30 p.m.
Your data is collected every day, but how much of it should the government be able to access? I'm Atrell Nashar with what a newly declassified report reveals about your privacy online.
And if you have tips or story ideas, you can send them to Fox56News at sbgtv.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Susko, and you're watching the Fox 56 News first at 10.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Lease an F-150 for $429 a month, or returning lessees can get 0% financing plus $3,000 bonus cash.
My test.
My way.
June 27th is National HIV Testing Day, a day to raise awareness about the importance of HIV testing and early diagnosis of HIV. At Caring Communities, we provide medical, financial, and emotional support for people living with HIV or AIDS.
By getting tested, we can be the generation to end the HIV epidemic.
For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit caringpa.org.
A tub-to-shower conversion from One Day Bath can turn your underused, outdated tub into a fully functioning shower. Unlike major bathroom renovations, tub conversions can usually be completed in as little as 1 or 2 days and at a more affordable price. One Day Bath walk-in and barrier-free shower conversions can also make your bathroom easier to clean. Remember, at One Day Bath, we do it better and we do it for less.
If you're turning 65 or retiring soon, it's time to consider your Medicare options.
I picked Geisinger Gold because I've always had Geisinger, and I would trust them with my life and my family.
Geisinger Gold Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 per month with access to more than 29,000 doctors and 100 hospitals across Pennsylvania. Plus plan options that may include dental care, eyewear, and hearing benefits. If it's time for Medicare, learn about the many benefits of Geisinger Gold.
The St. Louis Cardinals close out a 3-game road series against the New York Mets at Citi Field. Sunday at 1:30 on MyTV WQMY.
Live, this is Fox 56 News, First at 10.
The Pocono Mountain Regional Wrestling Academy is holding a special fundraiser. It happened at Pocono Mountain East High School today, and it goes through the weekend. 4 guests from the Penn State National Championship team were at that event. A portion of the proceeds will benefit the Scotty Raymond Memorial Scholarship Fund. He was a member of the wrestling team who passed away last month.
Scotty was a great wrestler for us. He was a state qualifier this past season. Very, very tough competitor, and he was such a well-loved kid by the community, our team, our school, and even our opposing school. Scotty was a very loved kid, and it was just tragic that he passed away the way he did, because he was a kid who he just enjoyed life. He was an inspiration to the team, strong wrestler, and we're going to miss him.
Pictures with the 4 national players will be happening throughout the event. A recently declassified government report is shedding light on how the intelligence community obtains and uses Americans' data and how loosely regulated those practices are. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar reports on the legal loopholes affecting your privacy.
A new frontier of digital data collection raising serious ethical questions within the U.S. government. Commercially available information, things like location tracking, purchase history, web browsing, is collected by data brokers and available to the public for purchase. Because anyone can buy it, the government does not have strict rules for how it can use it too, as detailed in this advisory group report to the Office of the Director of National Intelligence in January of last year, just published this week. The report says without proper controls, CAI can be misused to cause substantial harm, embarrassment, and inconvenience to U.S. persons.
The military has purchased, for example, geolocation data gathered from Muslim prayer sites and dating apps in order to track users.
One question the report raises, at what point does the collection and use of this information, like constant location tracking, breach a person's Fourth Amendment right, protecting them from unreasonable search and seizure?
If the government is trying to investigate you or investigate a crime, they generally have to go get a warrant and be put through the normal due process. But this ability to purchase data from data brokers is essentially a big workaround.
Bipartisan legislation has been introduced in Congress to block data brokers from selling data to the government without court oversight.
Being successful and ensuring that there's accountability aren't mutually exclusive.
The bills have been stalled for more than a year. The intelligence community argues it would be at a disadvantage to foreign adversaries if it can't access this data. For instance, the Department of Homeland Security has used it to identify foreign researchers studying in the U.S. who had previously unknown links to their home country's military.
The advisory group that wrote the report is calling on the intelligence community to start cataloging the data they buy, set new standards for how they acquire it, and better protect privacy. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar.
Coming up, Senate Republicans introducing a bill that they say will reduce the cost of college tuition for future students. We'll have the specifics on that bill next to 10.
The St. Louis Cardinals close out a 3-game road series against the New York Mets at Citi Field. Sunday at 1:30 on MyTV WQMY.
Modern Family. Weekdays at 5 on Fox 56.
It's the Father's Day sale at Boscov's. Celebrate Dad with incredible deals. Stock up on Gildan's Ultra Cotton T-shirts. Our lowest price, just $2.99. Dad will love these U.S. Polo Association Piqué Polos, just $16.99. Men's Architect Active Flex Cargo Shorts, only $16.99. Great fragrances for every guy. Plus, a free gift with a large spray purchase. Celebrate Dad during the Father's Day sale at all Boscov's.
Hey, what's up? Where you going? Join us June 17th in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Come down to the Martin Luther King Park for the NAACP Juneteenth celebration. We'll see you there.
Save big and sleep better with a new mattress from Raymore & Flanigan. Get matched with the right mattress from our huge selection of top brands and save up to $1,300 off heirloom sets, 33% off Nectar, or a $200 MasterCard reward card when you purchase a Tempur-Pedic. Or get your new mattress for as little as $15 per month with no interest. Our mattresses are in stock and ready for free delivery tomorrow. Don't wait. Get your best rest with the right mattress for you. Only from Raymore & Flanigan.
Car accidents happen every day in Pennsylvania. Your car can be fixed, but who's looking out for your damages? Now you have medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Hurt in a car? Call the experienced attorneys at HHR. For over 100 years, our attorneys have fought for the injured people of Pennsylvania. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we will fight for you. Hurt in a car? Call HHR. Call Handler, Henning, and Rosenberg right now for a free consultation. Just dial 2s.
Designed for adventure with Toyota reliability. The new RAV4 is everything you're looking for, while crafting a new era for user experience. Right now, get 3.99% APR on a new RAV4. Adventure is what you make of it. Toyota, let's go places.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari, and your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko. Live, this is Fox 56 News First at 10.
Senate Republicans Wednesday introduced a series of bills that they say will reduce college tuition for incoming students. It's called the Lowering Education Cost and Debt Act, and it consists of 5 bills that would simplify the student loan borrowing and repayment process and change how colleges disclose information to prospective students. It comes in response to President Biden's student loan forgiveness program, which seeks to provide up to $20,000 in debt relief for qualifying borrowers. The White House and U.S. Treasury are offering financial incentives to encourage more use of clean energy. The Biden administration officials say tax-exempt organizations and groups like local governments and nonprofits can enroll in something called the direct pay and transferability. That means they can become eligible for tax credits directly paid into their accounts from the IRS. It's meant to make it easier to subsidize clean energy projects and significantly expand their usage throughout the country.
And good evening, everyone. As we look at radar and satellite, we're dry right now. A few spotty showers up there in Susquehanna County, but we'll see more rain as we go through your day on your Friday. We'll time this out for you and show you that feature radar coming up in just a few minutes.
Sunday at 2:30 on Fox 56.
Intuitive sit to start in the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-electric 2023 ID4 Pro for just $379 a month. Limited inventory available.
A tub-to-shower conversion from one-day bath can turn your underused, outdated tub into a fully functioning shower. Unlike major bathroom renovations, tub conversions can usually be completed in as little as 1 or 2 days and at a more affordable price. One-day bath, walk-in, and barrier-free shower conversions can also make your bathroom easier to clean. Remember, at One-Day Bath, we do it better and we do it for less.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler's been spending a lot of Frosty time outside.
Ooh. What? Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
You've heard the expression, actions speak louder than words. When you suffer an injury at work or because of someone's negligence, the actions of your attorney are crucial to the success of your claim. You need an attorney whose actions match their words. When you call my office, I can say with confidence that you won't be disappointed. Call now and schedule a free consultation. There is never a fee unless you win.
Legal advice when in need. Figured law firm for you and your family.
Much has changed over our 75 years. But the thing that never does, the anticipation, the holding of breath until that first green flag drops and the crazy journey begins all over again. If you could travel 75 years from now, you might not recognize much at all. But one thing will never change, that feeling you get when the race begins again. Get your tickets now at PoconoRaceway.com.
And the whole world is wondering, what's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
They're faster, slower, rougher, nicer, eh?
Play with passion.
With precision, with style.
Good luck with that.
Intuitive sit to start and the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-electric 2023 ID4 Pro for just $379 a month. Limited inventory available.
I'm Taylor Whartonby, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
Good evening, everyone. Here's the latest drought monitor that has been released as of today. You can see we're still in that abnormally dry category for northeast Pennsylvania, but we're still also seeing moderate drought down by Schuylkill, Carbon, Monroe County, also out to central Pennsylvania. And the entire Commonwealth is actually now under a drought watch from the DEP. So that means that they want you to start trying to conserve water voluntarily if you can. Here's a look at radar and satellite. We will be getting some rain, though, thankfully, as another system comes on through. You can even see that rain there off to the west as these storms push in, so that will be bringing us some much needed rain. We're also seeing a few scattered showers right now in western parts of Susquehanna County to the west of I-81 there near Brooklyn and Auburn. It's just light showers, maybe a few sprinkles coming down in some areas. But current temperatures, Tunkhannock at 60 degrees, 66 for Towanda, and Wilkes-Barre and Scranton at 65, 55 in Stroudsburg, 59 in Hazleton, and 65 in Lewisburg. All of us tonight dropping down to 52 to 60 degrees depending on your location, and we'll be dry tonight. Tomorrow during the day, different story. We are looking at those showers and even some rumbles of thunder coming on through for your Friday. So you'll want to keep the umbrella around with you as another low pressure system moves through our region. So here's a look at Futurecast. You can see tomorrow morning you will need the umbrella around. You're still seeing those scattered showers, even some rumbles of thunder. And then you can actually see the spin of the low here in the map coming right over our area. That will trigger more thunderstorms, more showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. So keep the rain jacket around with you. You can see it's not going to be a widespread rain all day, which is good news. You will be able to get outside and avoid the raindrops, but depending on the timing and depending on your location and when you go outside your door, you will want to watch the radar to make sure you're not about to get soaked. Saturday morning, eastern Pennsylvania seeing some rain. We're dry in central Pennsylvania, and then as we go into the afternoon, pretty much the same thing. We're going to see a few scattered showers here. And midday on Saturday, around lunchtime, you should be okay, but in the afternoon, just be aware that you could see a few scattered showers. Now, Friday afternoon highs will be in the upper 60s to low 70s for most of us, so a cool day for the standard here, and rain totals tomorrow and on Saturday will be around a ½ an inch in total. Now, I want to show you this map quickly here. We are still dealing with some smoke high up in the atmosphere, so this is all high in the atmosphere. It's not near the surface, and you can actually see this here with the air quality forecast. So you see we're still in the green even as we go into into your Friday and mostly on Saturday as well. So even though we got a lot of smoke over us, we're not going to be dealing with it because it's high up in the atmosphere, so it's not going to bother us here. As we look at your 7-day forecast, on and off rain showers tomorrow around the low 70s for highs, mid 70s on Saturday, and then we are dry for the most part on Sunday for Father's Day. Juliana, you'll be able to get outside and celebrate Dad, maybe even throw the grill on for him and cook some burgers.
Get the Fox 56 News app now. Instant alerts the second news breaks. Watch the Fox 56 News first at 10 anywhere. Download the Fox 56 News app now.
Jasmine Jewelers, Route 611, Tannersville. Home of custom-made fine jewelry and on-site jewelry repair experts. We use state-of-the-art laser technology while you watch, no matter where it was purchased. Ring sizing, refurbishing, remounting, and in-store engraving. Your jewelry never leaves our store. JasmineJewelers.com.
Hi.
Hello there.
Would you like some lemonade?
I would love some lemonade.
$5, please.
What?
Supply chain issues. There's a lemon shortage. Have you seen the price of cups these days?
Had enough inflation? Undo inflation with Dish. Now get the same TV bill every month. No price hikes, no matter what, for 3 years. The 3-year TV price guarantee, only from Dish. Tuned into you.
Attention homeowners, is it time for a new roof? Then it's time for a brand new metal roof from the pros at USA. Easy pay plans as low as $79 a month. Cash customers, no money down until your USA metal roof is complete. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our 0% financing, 1-877-872-3398, or visit usametalroofs.com.
Call USA today.
A new metal roof from USA.
Do natural changes in your body have you feeling off? Healthy Best Balance promotes skin health and supports your mood. Healthy Best Balance. For a limited time, buy 1 bottle and get a second one at no cost. Exclusively at healthybest.com.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. And then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile home internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair?
The National Desk. Nearly 4,000 local journalists cover America's news now.
Weekday mornings 7 to 9 on Fox 56.
Real pros, real football for real fans.
Sunday at 7 on Fox 56. You're watching Fox 56 News first at 10.
President Biden is rejecting a bill to roll back tighter auto emissions. The president exercised his 6th veto on Wednesday, accusing congressional Republicans of trying to repeal rules designed to make the air cleaner and safer. Last year, Congress paused an EPA measure that set stronger emission standards for automobiles, beginning with the 2027 model year. This latest legislation would have rolled back that rule to the previous 2022 standards. The pandemic trend known as the Great Resignation appears to be well on its way out. Almost 50 million people quit their job in the 2 years after the worst of the pandemic. They cited pressures such as burnout, general job dissatisfaction, or childcare or elder care needs. Amid a tight labor market, many of them were able to find a better job with better pay. Experts are now saying that phenomenon has finished. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.
Let's be social. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, with news and sports, and Instagram. We want to hear from you.
I'm Joshua Coulomb, and you're watching the Fox 56 News first at 10.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Elantra. Lease an Elantra for $229 a month, or get 0.99% APR for 36 months, or get $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
What makes the Endless Mountains a destination you must visit? The beautiful scenic mountain ranges, outdoor activities such as hiking, biking, and kayaking. Over 25 breathtaking cascading waterfalls. Enormous variety of family-owned restaurants and wineries. Year-round fairs, festivals, and concerts. The Endless Mountains is a fun, unique, close destination.
Hi, I'm John Bittner. Do you need a new roof? Just don't pick a name of a company, especially a roof. Choose a name you can trust. Bittner Roofs. We furnish and install architectural shingle roofs and especially metal roofs, manufactured right here locally from us to you installed. Call us right now. We'll quote you an estimate over the phone. Or go to our website. We also provide in-home financing. Call Bittner Roofs today.
An accident has caused a multi-car pileup and severe injuries. We now have attorney Matt Rosenberg to weigh in.
Thank you, Kristen. The most common causes of car and truck accidents are fatigue, distracted and reckless driving, and bad weather conditions.
What should accident victims do?
Always get representation. Those who hire an attorney typically get 3 to 4 times more for their case.
So if someone has been injured, how can they get help?
When you're hurt in a car, call HHR. Call Handler, Henning, and Rosenberg. Just dial 2s.
My test?
My way. June 27th is National HIV Testing Day, a day to raise awareness about the importance of HIV testing and early diagnosis of HIV. At Caring Communities, we provide medical, financial, and emotional support for people living with HIV or AIDS.
By getting tested, we can be the generation to end the HIV epidemic.
For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit caringpa.org.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Lease a Tucson for $249 a month or get 0% APR for 36 months or $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
And as we look at your 7-day forecast here, you can see we have those on and off rain showers continuing for your Friday. Temperatures around 71 degrees. Saturday, Juliana, we're looking at more scattered rain showers, but we should be dry for Dad on Father's Day with temperatures near 80 degrees.
All right, looks good. Thank you so much, Mike. That is our local news at 10. You can find us anytime at fox56.com. Have a great night.
Last man standing.